What is up, YouTube? And today I got you guys with the best settings for performance, visuals, and less ping in Spectre Divide. So first off, we got accessibility. So basically, most of this is preference. I would say all of this is preference. So first off, motion sickness prevention, I would keep this off unless you get motion sickness while playing video games. Colorblind filter, I would, this is personal preference. Whatever color you see, or whatever colorblind filter you see more clearly in, the game more clearly in, then I'll put that on. Blood effects, I keep this on so I can see if I actually hit somebody or not, like visually. Damage camera effect, I'll keep this on to give you more of a visual effect of you getting hit. You could also, you're like more aware of you getting hit, so you could take cover and all that. Line of sight lasers, I would keep this on because you could see what crossfires your teammates are holding and you don't have to hold that, so you won't like waste a player. Because if you're holding the same angle as your teammate, it's basically wasting an angle and you could like be watching a more useful angle. So with this helps you realize where your teammates are looking. For enemy outline color, I'll keep this on whatever catches your eye more, I'll keep this on. For me, it's orange. I can see more clearly in orange. I know it's pretty weird, but I could just see more enemies. It just catches my eye more. But if you could see enemies more clearly in green, put that on green. It doesn't matter. Just whatever catches your eye more, put that on. Now, for mouse sensitivity, I think it's 100% preference, but I can give you all some fast, smooth, and slow sensitivities to start off with. And I'm going to be all scaling this by 1.6k DPI. So for fast sense, I'm going to do, so this is what I have. This is for a pretty fast sense, 0.175. You can start off with that. And whatever I say, don't just stick with it unless it feels nice. You can scale it up. You can put it up and down whether it's too slow or too fast. Don't take my word for it and just play with it. Play whatever you're comfortable with. It's 0.175 for 1.6k DPI, 1.3 or 0.135 for smooth sense, 0.1 or 0.2 for slow sense. ADS mouse sensitivity multiplier, I have this on 1.0. This is because I don't want it to mess up with my muscle memory, because if y'all didn't know, this is when you aim in, the transition from hipfire to aiming in, and I like this on 1-to-1 ratio, so my muscle memory is perfect. So basically, if y'all didn't know, if you have a 0.5 ADS mouse sensitivity multiplier, it's going to be half of your mouse sensitivity, and it's going to be way slower when you aim in, and I do not like that. But if you like that to be way slower when you aim in, put that. If you like it to be way higher when you aim in, just put that higher. Invert y-axis, I would not put that on. For an 8K pointing mouse support, keep that off unless you have a 4K DPI mouse. Like if you have your mouse on 4K DPI plus, then yeah, put that on. ADS recoil view behavior, I have this on censored. ADS tracer display, every bullet. It could either be on every bullet or off. So basically this could be on every bullet or it could be on off, but every bullet makes it easier for you to line up your shot. If you're missing a lot of shots, you can correct it and make it more accurate because you can see where your bullets are going and just correct it. Optic hit confirm, I'll actually have this on off because this kind of distracts me when I play. It lights up a lot. But if this doesn't distract you at all, if you don't even notice it, then you keep this on if you want. Minimap rotation on, center minimap on, player on, minimap size 1.0, minimap scale 0.9, minimap shape square. You can see so much more of the map if it's on square, so this just gives you a competitive advantage. But if you just like the way the circle looks and you're not playing competitively, you can put that on circle. But if you're playing competitively, definitely square. You get more info and awareness. Minimap background standard, you can switch with this, it doesn't matter. It's just what you like to see, or what you like to see on your map better. So high contrast, you can make it have a dark appearance. If you want it to be standard, it would have a more transparent and light appearance. Network buffering is just completely off your Wi-Fi, and if it's good or bad, you'd want to look into that. For text chat, I would keep this on muted if you're a very dialed in player or something like that, because a lot of people might want to chat talk to you or something like that, or keep you off your game, so I would keep this muted. But if it doesn't matter to you, keep this enabled. Okay, so onto graphics. This is, by the way, this is for competitive advantage. This is for performance, visuals, and low latency. So for display mode, you would want to have this always on full screen. Do not put on Windows full screen like me, unless you have two monitors and you stream on the same PC. Because I stream and record on the same PC, so I have windowed full screen. Because usually, if you guys have noticed, if you guys have two monitors and you have it on full screen, when you try to on full screen, when you try to tab out, it crashes most of the time. So only windowed full screen if you have two monitors. Full screen has the best latency. It will give you more FPS, and overall it would just make your game a lot smoother. But Windows full screen is better for me since I have 2 monitors. My brightness is a 1.0. I just like a standard in the middle. This is a bit too bright for me, and I already have Chatanopia, so but it's whatever. If you have Deuteranopia, I would consider putting it a little brighter, but if you don't like that, it's fine. Contrast I have 1.0. I don't want to mess with my game's color, so it looks pretty weird. Frame rate limit I have on because I don't want my PC to like, you know, overwork on just frame rate, because there's a lot of other stuff my PC needs to work on, like latency and everything like that. Many people will say to have this off so you have more FPS, but then your PC will like, the toll will all be on your frame rate, and you know you're gonna have higher ping. You're gonna notice. So I have this on my hertz on my display rate of my monitor, which is 165, and you guys should do that too and have this on. VSync definitely off unless you have screen tearing, which is a very rare case. Then yeah, put this on. Render scaling 100 so I can get the full 1980 experience. Textures low for great FPS, because if y'all didn't know, texture is like one of the most, it takes the most memory out of your PC if you have it on high or medium or whatever. For effects I have on medium. Post processing I have it on low because it takes a toll on your performance. Unless you want to have a better quality, then I would consider putting this on high, but for the sake of this video, put it on low for more FPS. NVIDIA Reflex, you always never want to have this on off. You always want to have this on or on plus boost. The reason why is because what NVIDIA Reflex does, if y'all didn't know yet, it gives you way less latency and a lot more FPS if you have this on plus boost. Same thing applies for on, but just a bit less of the effect, and it uses a little less of your GPU. If you're struggling with FPS still after copying all of my settings, all of the best performance settings that I just showed you guys, then I'll put this on, but it will take a toll on your quality. It will look really bad. Y'all should be good with these settings though, because these are really like performance based. If you have like a potato PC, then definitely consider putting this on. This is even a super resolution mode, so you should be fine. Now for Crosshair, if y'all wanna, you know, test green, yellow, just make sure it's not anywhere near your enemy outline color, because you can get it confused. If my Crosshair is just for aim down sights, center dot, this is my settings, you can copy it. Here, and then hipfire general outlines are on for me because I could just see my crosshair since it's white. I can see it easier. Outline thickness 1, center dot off, 0.8, 7.0, 2.0, 2.0, off. Outer lines off. Now for audio, it's just completely what your headphone settings are, and it's just completely how loud you have your headphones at on your Windows. Like if you have it on your Windows settings, you have it on like 50, then I'll consider putting it up more, but I have mine at max, which is 100, so you know I would put this on like sometimes 0.2 or even. It's loud enough for me since my headphones are very loud at 100 right now. Make sure it's loud enough though, because you could hearing footsteps in this game is crucial. Now for my keybinds, I think these are for the most part. The one thing I want to share with you, these are all default, but I'll share with y'all. You know, duality swap X, equip duality puck V, and then you could just, you know, copy them if you want. But these are default. You should have these by default. All right, there we go. So the one thing I want to talk about is jump. I would have this jump on like spacebar and scroll wheel up, because I love to bunny hop in Valorant, but the thing is, I don't think it's, yeah, it's not really possible in this game, but I still like it on jump because I'm more comfortable with it, and I've been running it for like since I started Valorant in 2021, so it's way easier for me to jump like this. Y'all should learn it too, because it's easier. You don't have to move your thumb. You can use your thumb for something else on your keyboard. And stats, a lot of people like to put client FPS on like text so they can see their FPS if something's going wrong. People also like to put their input latency on to see their ping. Yeah, if y'all want to see these, it's, you know, if you want to test your PC out, and then I would definitely put them on, but I have it on high so I could just see the rest of my screen, and I already know my FPS is going to be stable in 65. My PC could take like 360 probably, so. But if y'all want to see your settings, or not your settings, but your frame rate or ping, definitely put it on to see if your PC is holding up well with this game. So without further ado, that would be the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you guys want to see any more content on this channel, just, you know, comment down below. And yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and good luck with this game.